I got into photography by taking a darkroom class. I'd always seen them on movies, going in the darkroom and watching the print show up, and so I took a class and got hooked. I really enjoy watching the print come up as you put it in developer. Mine are mostly inanimate objects, so it's landscapes, just objects. I tend to stay away from people because people tend to be a little more of a hassle to deal with. I don't mind taking some portraits, but I don't like the studio and stuff like that. Mine is pretty much just workmanship and the traditional processes. All my photography is done from silver gelatin prints, which is done in the darkroom, to 19th century processes like cyanotype and gum bichromate, and platinum palladium, stuff like that. So pretty much all the old processes, and I just really love workmanship and doing it all myself and making the print mine instead of sending it off and getting it printed by some lab, and I think the quality is better. Started 35mm, moved up to 120. I'm mainly shooting 4x5 right now, so I use a Graflex speed graphic, which is the old press cameras. I wanted to bump up, so I just bought a 5x7 camera now. But that's probably the biggest I'll go because it gets to be really expensive making prints for that. Yeah, all the stuff I got hanging or everything I do is done by me in the darkroom, or my main process I'm trying to stick with is gum bichromate, which is where you take gum Arabic and watercolor and you paint it on paper and you expose it to white and it hardens, and that's what makes the image. And you can do multiple layers. So there's one image over there that's actually 3 layers done, but you can have 10 or 12 layers. But it basically means that I'm doing the image 3 times over. And you have to put the negative back in the same spot or else it gets misaligned and stuff like that. Well, on Facebook you can look me up, just Kurt Nagy. I have a Flickr account, but I'm really slow at putting things up there because I have to scan it all and it's just a pain. But yeah, just email kurtnagy@hotmail.com or just on Facebook.